All right, you're live.
What's going on, everybody?
Hey guys, happy Friday. It is Mortgage Minute, which we all know is a little longer than a minute. Aren't you happy about that?
Yeah.
It's the Ted Show. It's Friday, August 10th. I've got Joe Taglia with me, one of my business partners. We've got a lot of our business partners here in from New York and New Jersey for the Florida Realtors Convention. So we'd like to do Mortgage Minute. Like we have a good time with it because mortgage business can be boring and also intimidating for people. So we want to take that away. We don't want to be boring. We want to kind of help you guys out. We want to help our realtor partners out. We want to help our borrowers out, just the consumer in general. So Joe Taglia, take it away.
Yes, today we have a very special guest. We have the co-founder of the home team here. I'm going to introduce him, James Ustun. He's going to talk about pre-approval.
We have an audience today, people.
That's
What's up, buddy? What's up? All right, so yeah, welcome to the crazy world.
Yeah.
So James Ustun, right?
Well, it's Ustun. It's Americanized.
It's Ustun.
Ustun in Turkish.
Ustun.
Yeah.
That's right, because you're part Turkish and part Italian.
Yes.
Right? That's why he always looks tan, perennially tan. But James is such a great guy. They all flew down this week for Florida Realtors Convention, which is still going on. We've got a big NAREP party tonight that we're sponsoring at a Cuba Libre. So if you're a realtor and you're interested, message me. But we like to talk about mortgage stuff. We like to take the boredom out of it. We like to take the intimidation out of it. And you all know that my knowledge is wide and small. So we're going to have James talk about what the difference is between a pre-approval and a prequal. Now, most of the realtors here in Florida, especially Orlando, they are used to getting prequals. And we always joke that pre-qualifications aren't worth the paper they're on, but they get these from these internet companies or these fly-by-night companies. And I'm not picking on any particular company. It just is what it is. So welcome to the show, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you for the introduction, Joseph.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. And thank you for the warm welcome.
The warm welcome, right? So you like the accent, isn't it good?
I can't help it. It doesn't wash away easily. So a pre-qualification is a more informal process. Basically, you can call a lender, you can run credit, or not even run credit, and basically take a financial snapshot of a situation. Now, this can be easy. With a borrower, let's say, that's putting 50% down, very high FICO, has invested in multiple properties, you can kind of take the word of the consumer in that case, or if you have a comfort level, maybe having done business with them prior to. I like to go the route of a pre-approval. And why? Because it's more of a formal process. We're going to look at the complete picture, complete creditworthiness, review of income and assets, all financials, W-2s, tax returns, the whole gamut. And when you're taking a more intrusive look into someone's financial position, you're going to issue a pre-approval that's going to stand. And as a lot of your realtor community that's watching this right now knows, the last thing you want to do is drive around for 2 weeks, spend nights and weekends showing homes to a consumer that can't ultimately qualify for a mortgage.
Yeah, but here's the deal. Let me ask you, all right? So I'm going to play devil's advocate because that's what they're thinking out there.
Sure.
So James, it's Friday night. I haven't gotten anybody pre-approved. I'm a realtor. I'm going to take people around. I'm going to show them homes. And then you call, or the realtor calls, and you go, well, I'd really like to take a look at their taxes. Well, the other person didn't take a look at their taxes, or I really want to take a look at their credit score. Well, I've got their Credit Karma score with me, so that must be good enough to get it. Why is that bad? I mean, we all should know it's bad, but a lot of people out there don't. Because a lot of times we get the loans, once they realize, oh my God, I put an offer in, and they can't qualify for the house.
Well, as I said, so basically, if you're willing to take a shot and you're having an open dialogue, being business referral partners, where I tell you simply put, this deal may work, it may not work, and you're willing to invest your time, although I wouldn't advise it. A good analogy I could give, and I'm going to go back to it, a lot of the guys in the room that are the peanut gallery behind the scenes watching us right now have probably heard before. If you heard a noise under the engine in your car, and you called the mechanic and asked him to give you an estimate, he would most likely tell you to bring the car in because he has to see what's going on to give you an effective or truthful estimate on how to repair the car. Now, equating that to a mortgage process, I like to know exactly what the consumer is dealing with. At a bare minimum, let's look at credit. Let's see what type of job they have. If they're self-employed, there's going to be a lot of layers that could affect the qualification. If I'm looking as a tax return as a layman, even a successful businessman, I may go off of my gross receipts. I may tell somebody I make $500,000 a year. When I look at the tax returns, and a lot of you out there that may have accounting backgrounds know, and especially in the real estate game know, 1099s can really be stripped down to the bare bones.
Absolutely.
So when you're dealing with someone that says, I have $500,000 in income, and then you ultimately open up the hood, as I referenced before, we're down to $24,000. Great accountant, but bad for our process.
Plus, so let's think about this. You guys know it's a seller's market here. So you have 8 or 9 different offers coming in. Why, as the listing agent, the selling agent, would you ever want to take something that's just been pre-qualified? Sometimes when I see them, they haven't even run credit. The consumer's told them what their credit is. It's crazy. Or told them what their income is. Well, I can tell you how much my income is, and unless you check it, you're not going to know for sure, so why would you want to waste your time? And so I think on the selling side as well, the listing side, you have to really look at what's coming across your desk. And if you are allowing your borrowers to just get a pre-qual versus a pre-approval, then I think you're doing a disservice on the transaction all over.
And we're also going to take it a step further. We do offer a service where we can give your borrower a commitment without a property. So that's going to be even more than a pre-approval. Why is that valuable? It's as close to an all-cash deal as you're going to get without having all cash. It's literally like you're walking in with a certified check because you've already gone through the underwriting process. All that should remain is maybe an updated bank statement or pay stub, property appraisal, contract of sale, obviously, because you don't have a specific property. So if you want to go layered here, that's really the way you should go, depending on the timeline. If you have someone that's hot and heavy right away, or they found something on Zillow and then they reached out, or whatever the case may be, at least speaking to a professional, somebody like Ted, somebody from the home team, that's going to be able to guide you the right way. Listen, there's a synergy here that we need to develop. Absolutely. The last thing that we want is for you guys to waste your time, and the last thing that you want is for us to say that a file is good or a deal is going to close, and that it doesn't. So allow us to do our job effectively, which in support of you is going to make you do yours better. Right, and
it's different with each case. So you don't have to give your firstborn up in order to get a pre-approval. You don't have to we don't have to become blood brothers and blood sisters.
Blood sampling.
You literally don't have to do that in order for this to work.
Sure.
So, but give us the opportunity to really have a conversation with your buyer. And then we can take a look at it. These guys are all trained. They know what they're talking about. They want to do it right, and they do it right every single day. So you want to have a team behind you that can do a real pre-approval. So when you're going out there and you're shopping and you know you're one of 9 offers, you feel good about that offer being accepted and that person actually qualifies.
Without question.
See? All right, so you know how much we love you guys. TheTedShow.com, Freedom Mortgage. Look, these are the guys. I've got home team, the home team. Come around, guys. Let's say hi. There's Brian, there's Matt. Look at this home team. We should have a song. Home team. But
next time.
We love you guys. If you need help this weekend, give me a call. Give me a text. I've got an entire group of people that support me and support us, and that means they support you and your borrower. So we love you guys. All right, have a great one. We'll talk to you later. Message me if you need something.